turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, it's Rudolph. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. Hard throw, incomplete.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality for an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. He showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he? No. Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy, first and foremost, is what a quarterback needs. He didn't possess it on that play.
Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Well, they started the drive backed up pretty deep, but a nice effort to overcome the field position, get into field goal range on the game's opening possession.
And, Brandon, I think from where they started, the initial thought was, can we get 1 or 2 first downs and help out our defense after we pump the ball away with field position? But as that drive went on, I think their sights got set a little bit higher. They were thinking touchdown, ended up settling in between and coming away with a field goal.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Flowers going to go in motion right. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lamar changing the look.
2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! Hey, middle! Hey!
On second down, Jackson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Change it.
Here's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The clock running here under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. First down, here's Mitchell. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. On the counter, Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
Each team with a possession, each team with a field goal as the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the game.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. The throw over the middle taken in. And they work this right upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with it. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as he'll stop him behind the line. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal. Here's Rudolph off play action. Forced out to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's third and goal. Now Rudolph. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Calvin Austin
From 8 yards out, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return, Devin Duvernay. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Rudolph's throw completes a flyer move.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Harris running straight ahead. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. a 2nd and 6. Johnson goes in motion left. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now here's another carry for Harris. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Oh, this ball hangs out to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Rudolph on 1st down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mellette. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They run over center with Mitchell. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now 2nd and 9. In motion left, Flowers. Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Play action. Now Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An option give now to Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Flowers going to go in motion right. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Rudolph looking to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Rudolph. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And down he'll go at the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson from the gun on third down.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game, he comes through picking up the first.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Mitchell now off the option. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. On first down, they go back to Mitchell.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. And we're back now in Charlotte.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9.
It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Jackson.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
Picked out by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Steeler touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Oh, the return is Duvernay. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Hey, middle.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And now an audible here into something else. A short one there, caught by Likely.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Jackson looking to throw on third. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Go.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Offensive guard brings up second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, come on.
To throw is Jackson. And that is caught downfield by Becker. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. On the handoff, Mitchell. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Crossing the field, Beckham makes a catch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson's going to keep it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Second down, goal to go. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They'll try to run it. It's Hill.
He was brought down by Patrick Peterson.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a star. I put a star. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes second down. Here's Jackson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
That's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Second and 6. They hand this off to Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And what is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot for Jackson. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL.
Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.